All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode. I know it's been a while since I did one of these commentaries, but I've been doing a lot of streams, and my streams collect my voiceover on the commentaries, so it's kind of difficult to use the gameplay footage I've been collecting for new matches, but the gameplay should be on a lot better quality, as I said in the last commentated tanks video. Also, if you enjoy watching these tanks video, check me out on stream. I usually stream almost every night for at least 3 hours, usually about 5 or 6. Usually about 5 or 6 every day, usually at night, unless I got something to do that night. Then I'll try and squeeze it in during the day. Alright. Now you can hear me a little bit in the background, trying to coach these players through it, telling them if we hit this 3-4 line, we could hit this hard flank and control the respawn. Got my reload. I'm gonna try and send a couple more shots into these enemies. And there I am asking for my team to help, because without the support, I'm not really going to be able to survive the situation I'm in. Tanks are going to start respawning. They're going to start focusing on the closest target that they could teamwork, they could dogpile like they're playing as a team together. And I did start bringing a med kit, and I regretted it instantly, because out of the 25 games I played with a med kit, I don't know if it was because I just added the 20% less crew injury perk for my commander, or if it's because I added that and the gold med kit, which would have gave me passive boosts for my crew injury resistance. Excuse me. Sorry, just waking up, letting out the demons and angels for the day. Did they say that about burps at all? I probably ain't got no spirit. Okay. Even if I wasn't joking, that one was a joke. He said I got no spirit. What a guy. Anyways, I wasn't getting my crew injured as much, so I just went back to the gas can, because I legit use this gas can every match. When I have the med kit, it kind of feels like I'm waiting around till when I can use it, or if I need to use it. And I'll admit, it's good to have as a usable if you need it, but I don't need it. I don't ever need it enough to be like, all right, well, I'm going to choose the med kit over the gas can. So for me, my top 3 are still the repair kit, the smoke, and the gas can for most of my tanks. Alright, now we got to try and buy some time for this reload. As you can see, I throw my smoke. I'm starting to get shot from the backside, probably by one of their spawn tanks or somebody sitting up in that 7 through 0 lines. Alright, I reposition a bit to get up on this tank here that the teammate's trying to beat. We want to be able to position, but we also want to try to maintain staying out of the way of the teammate's barrel, unless we want to get in the way of the enemy's barrel so that the teammate can't get beat up too much. Alright. Yeah, that third part, that other enemy that showed up and finished me off would have probably finished me before I got my bullets, or even any of them off. If not, if you know, of any of them. Excuse me. All right. Now this could be a good flank. You see we got a couple tanks in that 4-line push. There we go. Finish that tank off. Make a nice little flank here. We'll have to worry about the respawn in the Overwatch. Because in bounty, this is banner bounty mode, by the way, everybody. If you're watching this, I don't want you to get confused, as in because the normal game you don't get respawns. You get one try every match, and that's it. Oh yeah, no, I think they are, man, because I could feel when it can't be just terrain doing that. Like, I know the terrain affects how you drive, but it feels like it's not just terrain, because it's the same terrain we're always driving in. There we go, a little bit of assistance to this teammate. Trying to help him before it's too late. Oh, we shot teammate with that one. Nice rotation. Overwatch missed its missile. We may have time to get the reload off. Mostly because these guys aren't very good shooters. And they are pretty focused on me, so I'm actually going to change my choice of approach, and that's it. That's how you win that. Now I'm gonna say, guys, these banner bounties, I'm first place a lot of them. Alright, it's gonna be hard to put in matches that I'm not first place in these ones, because I legitimately got and you'll see, I don't know. Go play Banner Bounty, or if you have been in the last few days, I've been on it, and I've been getting first place 90 to 95% of my matches, no lie. Maybe even 98 by now, because I've played so many matches. But I'll explain why. And it's not really that hard to explain or understand. What it is something I knew the whole time. You see, I no longer have to play for 2 to 3 minutes doing what I do, potentially carrying my weight and damage and getting my deflection of a health bar's worth in those first 2 to 3 minutes, probably dying by the 3rd minute. And then them playing another 2 to 3 minutes, making a match last 5 to 7 minutes. And then they do what they did the whole time, and then the rewards board shows, and that's why I was always 1st or 15th, because my impact either mattered to the point to certain extents or it didn't. Now, in this banner bounty mode, I was first place just about every single game. Not almost all my games, just about every single game I was first place in. Why? I can explain why. Because we shared an amount of time that we both were allotted to make our own impacts, dictated by the failures that we made, right? The only thing holding us back was failure, right? You have 10 seconds to respawn. That's not that long. You can get right back in the battle, especially if the battle's close to your respawn, right? You have about 10 to 20 seconds of travel time. You see how it took me about 25 seconds to cross that whole bridge, respawn? It took me about 30 seconds each death, right? If the fight's all the way across the map, it'll take me about 35 seconds for my death. So you average about 25, 30 seconds per death, right? How many ever deaths you had, that's how much time you weren't actually able to make an impact in the game. However, all that time that you were alive is still part of the time that you could be making an impact. However, most players are not making an impact while they could be, which is what I mean by they are penalized by failure. Now, the reason I'm always getting first place is because we share this whatever time frame it is that we both get to make an impact. It's not me playing for a quarter of the game and then you playing for another 3 quarters, or me playing for half the first half and then you play in the second half. It's none of that, right? It's what you can do in this match at this time. That's what the outcome means. That's what your outcome you're getting. And a lot of these players are too accustomed to just sitting around getting points gotten for them. See, I don't know what time that says. That says 6:30, right? So we'll say I started to respawn at like 6:25, or I mean 6:35, 6:40. Oh dang, my dog's squeaker toy is loud when I'm streaming. That gets picked up on the mic a lot, huh? Might have to have him only play with certain of his toys when I'm streaming. But probably not, because if he's not doing a bad job, I don't really care what he does.
They just dropped him. They just parachuted on me and they had a chameleon in the fucking hall. Didn't see a damn thing. Oh, we're cooked, boys. Don't push me over this big dog.
Ah, man.
Damn, they got him. How you guys doing? You know? I got 4 of them over there when you're ready. No, I'm just 3 down south. They're probably going to keep spawning over there too. I'm going to get close enough to let this shield black as long as they don't get itself killed. Stay safe.
That right there is a good example of the teamwork. This guy knows he's going to have to fight 2 to 3 tanks. He only has me as his Overwatch. He decided to run. In a G... Nah. First off, you probably shouldn't even be playing Overwatch. Because if you're playing Overwatch with the GU8 Black, I don't understand what you think you're doing. You're putting a decent gun with a lot of potential at the best armor of your enemies that is designed to negate your potential. Them G8 Blacks, those you got to get into the sides of the enemies, into the back end of the tanks. That's how you do stuff with that tank. This RDF-LT is just a good enough tank to where it's fast enough and it's mobile enough and it's got a good gun. The reload is the biggest hindrance because you blow through your bullets fast. You're only getting like 1,500 out of all the bullets put together, and that's not going to finish the tank that you run into. So the trickiest part is the reload, or getting support to not have to sit there and dance around while you're reloading. But that's that, guys. I appreciate you watching. The streams are a little less structured, but if you want to come join them, we're on the game every night, just about every night. How you do it, teamwork. See what happens.